Alright, so I decided not to call it quits quite yet for today. Curiosity got the better of me. I'm going to open up this junction box so I can determine which of these wires corresponds to the alarm float and which one corresponds to the pump. The reason I'm going to do that is because I have a bucket with me and I have water, which I was originally going to use for some cement stuff that I'm no longer doing. So what I can do is I can wire this up to my mobile battery pack, and I brought with me like an old computer cord I'll splice and attach to the end of it, hook it up, and I'll put this in that water and we'll see if it's able to actually move some of the water, or I'll know that it's just dead and we'll know that that's the problem. So let's get to it. Looks like just 4 standard Phillips. Actually, it looks like a flat will work too. I'm happy they went with stainless steel screws. I actually appreciate whoever installed this. They were very thorough with the zip ties, and they lasted. Alright, so a little bit of water intrusion, but overall it seemed to actually hold up very well. Here for now. So, let's see if I can get you guys get you close up. Alright, so here's a close up. You can see that there's you can actually see the copper corrosion, blue hue in some of these areas. And there's actually liquid just sitting down in there. So these never leaked. I could tell because the water's still sitting in there. But it looks like over time, this little piece of silicone, it seems like, allowed water down in there. And that's also the same area where I see some of this other corrosion. But originally I wanted to find out which one of these wires went with the float. So let's see if we can trace it. Alright, so I believe I traced it correctly. So just following the alarm float, follow that up, follow that up, follow it up. There we go. And that connects to the gray, which means the white, which makes sense now that I see it coming in the top, connects up to the float, pump float, and the pump. So what that means is if I power the white wire over by where we found the septic lines, then I should be able to test it out. Note to self: gray wire, alarm float, white wire, pump. Alright, so hopping back over to where we found the septic wires along with the septic inlet. You see that's a 3-prong wire, which makes sense. So, you got the white. I'll have to cut it back a little bit. Oh, alright. Okay, I see. Got it. negative, positive, and your ground. Okay, perfect. That's easy. So from home, I brought an old computer cable that I had laying around, which I'm going to now attempt to splice open and splice to that so that we can plug it into my battery charger and test out the septic pump. All right, so it is too cold for my hands outside for them to function properly, so we'll be splicing this in my nice heated car. So, how much do I want to give myself? I'll give myself to the end. Let's see if this has a reading on amperage. Doesn't appear so. We'll give it a go. Good question I have to research momentarily is I'm guessing blue would correspond to black on the other wire, but let me just double check that.